Hello, I'm Noah, and this is Like You, a mindfulness podcast for kids. Today, we imagine blowing up balloons that float away. First, a quick word for the grown-ups. Like You is listener-supported, so if you'd like to help us continue making new episodes, join us at patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. We also appreciate it when you help others find our show by telling your friends or writing a review on Apple Podcasts. Now, we're ready to start the podcast, so find a place to listen where you feel comfortable and safe. Remember, you're a big part of this podcast. I couldn't do it without you. You can speak out loud as you answer my questions and repeat affirmations. Of course, if you'd rather just say things quietly in your head, that's okay too. Let's breathe together. Imagine you're blowing up a balloon. Take a deep breath in, then blow up the balloon. Imagine it getting bigger and bigger. Now another deep breath in, and blow up the balloon even bigger. Now you've got a big balloon. Let's let the air out of the balloon. Take one more deep breath. Now make a noise like all the air is rushing out of the balloon, like this. Can you make a noise like that? If you can't make exactly the same noise I do, you can come up with your own sound for letting air out of your balloons. Let's practice together. Deep breath in, and let the air out. Good job. Now, on the count of 3, we'll say, I like me. 1, 2, 3. I like me. I like you too. You are fun and exciting, like a party balloon. Now let's blow up a few more balloons together. We'll blow up balloons that represent different feelings. First, we'll blow up a frustrated balloon. Do you ever feel frustrated? I know I do. I might be frustrated when I make a mistake, or when I lose something special, or when I have to do something that I don't feel like doing. What color is your frustrated balloon? When you imagine feeling frustrated, what color do you think of? I will imagine my balloon is red. So, let's blow up our frustrated balloon. Now we'll let out all the frustrated air. Try making that noise next time you feel frustrated. Just blow up your balloon and let out all the frustrated air. Next, let's try an anxious balloon. Do you ever feel anxious? It might feel kind of like worried, or scared, or nervous. Maybe it feels like butterflies in your stomach. What color do you imagine for an anxious balloon? Mine will be blue. Now let's blow it up. As you blow, imagine you're filling the balloon with whatever makes you anxious. Now that the balloon is full of what makes us anxious, you can decide what you'd like to do with it. You can let the air out like we did with the last balloon, or you can let the balloon go and watch it float away. If you want to make that funny noise again, go for it. But I will imagine letting my balloon float away, and you can try that with me too. Let's close our eyes. Imagine holding your balloon full of anxious feelings. Now, let it go. And watch it floating up, 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 higher and higher as it drifts away from you. As you watch the balloon float away, take another deep breath and let it out. Let's blow up one last balloon, a happy balloon. What color will you imagine for your happy balloon? Mine will be purple. Take a moment to think about something that makes you feel happy. Would you like to tell me what you thought of? Now keep thinking that happy thought while you blow up your happy balloon. Blow it up bigger and bigger and bigger until you have an enormous happy balloon. Now, just like we did with the anxious balloon, we're going to let this happy balloon float away. Close your eyes and imagine letting go of your balloon. Now, take a deep breath as you watch it float in the breeze. But now, imagine that it floats back down and a friend of yours finds the balloon. Take a moment to imagine one of your friends. Close your eyes and picture them. Now picture your happy balloon floating down from the sky and your friend reaching up to grab the balloon. Now picture them hugging the balloon gently and smiling. When we feel happy, it is wonderful to spread that feeling to others. You can do this by saying something kind, sharing a toy, or simply smiling. Think about something you could do to share your happiness with someone else and show them how much you care about them. I'm glad that I am me. I'm glad that you are you. I'm glad that we both do the things that we each like to do. I'm glad that I know you. I'm glad you know me too. We're different, but we teach each other things we never knew. And what if you were me? And what if I were you? Would we still do the same things that we've always liked to do? I wonder. But you'll always be you, and I'll always be me. We learn and grow and change our clothes, but stay the same beneath. I'm glad that I am me. I'm glad that you are you. I'm proud of how you're growing, and I like your point of view. And I like you. Now it's time to say affirmations. Affirmations are short sentences you can say to yourself to remind you how wonderful you are. I will say each affirmation twice, so you can listen to it the first time, then say it with me the second time. I like me. I like me. There is no one better to be than myself. There is no one better to be than myself. I like what makes me different. I like what makes me different. I like what makes you different. I like what makes you different. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. I woke up today ready to love. I woke up today ready to love. We can say affirmations like these anytime we need to remember how incredible we are. Now, let's smile and take a few slow, deep breaths as we wind down our time together. I can't wait to spend some time together again soon. Until next time, I like you, I'm proud of you, and I'm glad we are friends. Have a happy and peaceful day. Like You is written and produced by me, Noah Glenn. I also composed and performed the Like You theme music and other music that appeared on the show. Additional music for this episode came from Skygaze. The podcast cover art was illustrated by Maya Sane, and our episode art is created by Lindsay Glenn. To all the grown-ups listening, please consider supporting this podcast by visiting patreon.com/likeyoupodcast. You can join our Patreon group to contribute to the show and make more episodes possible. If you're unable to offer financial support, you can still show us some love by leaving a review on Apple Podcasts and by telling your friends about the show. You can find show notes on our website, likeyoupodcast.com, and you can also send us voice memos, drawings, and pictures by emailing likeyoupod@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at likeyoupod. Thanks for listening.